Hi all, it's Damira here. Welcome to my channel if you're new. I hope that you like this video and it's for you. And welcome back if you've joined me before. Before we get started, I would encourage you to subscribe to the Millennial Farmhouse. I like to share cleaning videos, coffee bars, and seasonal decorating. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you how I decorated my coffee bar for Valentine's Day. I'm getting right into it, and I am starting off by using this table runner paper. So it's just a simple Valentine's paper, but it's narrow enough to be considered a table runner, and then you just cut off your desired length and place it where you need it to go. In my case, I am using it to cover the top and middle shelves of my coffee bar. This is the first time that I am decorating this coffee bar in particular. So I previously had a cart that was in my kitchen for forever, and then I moved on to using the peninsula between our kitchen and living room. And then I finally moved the coffee bar into my room, and I was just using a black metal stand that I had already had. However, I was gifted this beautiful Farmhouse coffee bar for Christmas. So in January, I did set it up. I had to put it all together, and then I put all of my coffee needs onto the coffee bar because I drink coffee every day and I just needed to have it set up in order to function properly. However, I didn't decorate it. So now I decided that the first time I decorate it will be for Valentine's Day, and that's what I'm doing here. I elevated my decor a little bit by getting the syrup bottles. So I've wanted to get them for forever, but sometimes just because you want something doesn't mean you need it, and it just was never the right time. Well, now it's the time. And so I have 3 syrups. I actually have a peppermint mocha syrup. I have a simple syrup that I made. It's just vanilla and honey and cinnamon. And then I have a chocolate caramel syrup. It's, I think, salted chocolate caramel. And so that's what's in the 3 syrup bottles. And then I have my coffee maker. And I have 2. I also have a Keurig, but I decided to go with the green one because it's winter and this one steams the milk. And so, you know, it's hot coffee all day long, every day in the winter. And then I added in a beautiful mug, and it just has like a face silhouette, and I love that mug so much. It's just so feminine, and I think it's perfect for Valentine's Day. And I also added in a tiny vase with 1 stem, and the flowers are white with a bit of a pink hue, so I thought that that was also great for Valentine's. I have beautiful salt and pepper shakers that actually have cinnamon and a pumpkin pie spice in them, and I got those from a thrift store. And then I put down a pink heart-shaped macaroon candle, as well as a tiny little love sign in black. Then I moved on to the second shelf, and again I put down the paper, and it just makes for a good table runner, but in this case it covers the full width of my shelves on this coffee bar. And then I added in a tiny tray, and this is one that I like to use often for decorating and also on my coffee bar, and it's from At Home. And then I added in my coffee, because what's a coffee bar without actual coffee? So I have in 1 jar some leftover gingerbread coffee, and that was definitely a holiday flavor, but I still have it and I really like it. And it's the jar that's not full because I'm obviously running out now. And then in the other jar, I have horchata coffee. I placed in the back there just a little knock box, so whenever I make my ground coffee, I can put it in that knock box and then just go and dump that out. So more of a utilitarian item, as well as a little black mat underneath it. And then I added in more pink decor. One is heart-shaped mug, and that came from At Home as well. It's just very beautiful. I love the heart shape for that mug, so I thought that that was perfect for Valentine's as well. I also have a tiny little sign that says I love you a latte, as well as another macaroon candle. And then I have on the left there a heart-shaped tray, and that's also pink. So you can see a lot of pink going on here. In the back there, I am just putting a white mug. It has a ruffle edge at the top, and inside of there are my chai latte mixes. And I thought that keeping a few of them easily accessible on the second shelf was a good idea. And then the rest are actually in a brown coffee box that you'll see later in the video. Also added in a glass cup there, and it has red hearts all over it. And what's really cute about that is the straw is actually shaped like a heart. So it's not just a regular cylindrical straw where, you know, the openings are circles. No, it's actually heart-shaped. And then right next to my coffee bar, just on the floor in the corner, I have this wicker basket, and I use that to keep some of my coffee bar items inside. So different decorative towels, a few other jars that I don't use all year round, and just some coffee decor, things like that. But right on top of it, I placed a large tray, and that's also a tray that I use all year round, either to decorate randomly in my room somewhere or on my coffee bar. And in the back right corner, I have one of those milk canisters, but in this case I'm putting water in it because obviously to make my coffee I need water, and it just makes sense to have a quart of water there that I can easily grab and use instead of having to constantly leave the room to fill up the coffee machines. That's the brown box that I was talking about. In there I have a box of tea and then the rest of my chai latte mixes. And I just added a few other things here, some marshmallows. There's a tiny jar with sprinkles as well as a pink flower. So you can see this is my Valentine's Day coffee bar. I love it. I think it looks beautifully feminine and inviting, and I like waking up to it every day. If you guys have liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Again, I want to encourage you to subscribe to the Millennial Farmhouse. I like to share cleaning videos, coffee bars, and seasonal decorating. I will have as much linked as I can, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.